Yo, what up, though? My skol family. The Minnesota Vikings, man, were active today. As we all know, today is the trade deadline, and the Minnesota Vikings made a few moves today. They traded for Josh Dobbs, the Arizona Cardinals starting quarterback, man. He got 1,600 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions, man. He is a journeyman quarterback. He got drafted 8 years ago by the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I can say Josh can play in the NFL. How good can he play? We about to see because the Minnesota Vikings had offense. We got a lot of weapons for Josh to play with. And plus, our offense line is playing way better this year, man. But what do this mean for Jared Hall? I would say it means Jared Hall better ball out or play real good against the Atlanta Falcons if he want to play next week against the New Orleans Saints, man. If not, I can see Josh Dobbs playing that game against the New Orleans Saints, man. Because he will probably have a whole week to learn the playbook or learn enough plays to play against the Saints, man, depending on how bad or how good Jared Hall looks. So this was a good, nice, decent pickup, man. And we only gave up a 7th-round draft pick for Josh Dobbs, and we got back a 6th-round draft pick. So that was good. Quasi ain't get swiveled this time on doing the trade. I'm happy about that, though. But speaking of trades, the Minnesota Vikings also traded Ezra Cleveland, man. We sent Cleveland to the Jags, man, for a 6th-round draft pick. Everybody kind of predicted the Minnesota Vikings would trade Cleveland because we found his replacement in Reisner. This is last year on his contract, and I would say this was a good move for the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, I probably wanted more for Cleveland, but at the end of the day, Cleveland, to me, isn't a good offensive lineman. And probably to the Jags, too. That's probably why they only gave up a 6th-round draft pick in this year's draft coming up. But the Minnesota Vikings made a lot of moves today, man. They made some good moves today. I like the Cleveland trade. I like us picking up a veteran quarterback because the Minnesota Vikings is still in a race for the division, man. Ain't no telling how Josh might play once he get here and once he learn the playbook. Because JJ should be coming back in a week or two. We got TJ. We all know about Ja. So the Minnesota Vikings, man, got a lot of weapons that Josh can play with. But what I would like to see the Minnesota Vikings do before the deadline at 4 o'clock Eastern time is acquire another running back, man. Because we need a running back that can really run the football and hit the right holes, man. Because our running game is lacking big time, man. We seen that when we played against the Green Bay Packers, man. The Green Bay Packers run defense is horrible. And we couldn't run the football on the Packers. So at the end of the day, man, we need a running game to help out whoever going to be the quarterback moving forward. But I like the trades today, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. Do you like the pickup the Minnesota Vikings did today? And you like the Minnesota Vikings traded Cleveland? I'm happy Cleveland ass is out the building, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm happy about that. And I kind of like the Josh Dobbs trade for real. Because Josh, like I said, he can play in the NFL. We going to see how good he going to be once he get and learn the offense, man. Because the Minnesota Vikings is still in the race for the division. Welcome to Minnesota, man. We about to see what Jay Hall got in him, though. Because Jared Hall might ball out and delay that whole Josh Dobbs trade. He might hold that clipboard for another week or 3. We never know. Hopefully, Jared Hall can ball out against the Falcons Sunday, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the trades the Minnesota Vikings just did. I'm going to give Quasi an A, man. I like the moves he did today, man.